Let's take a look at 3.07, the introduction of scanner class methods. A scanner class is used in Java to solicit user input. So yes, clap, we have finally arrived at user input. And let's take a look at the rubric for what we're getting ready to do. Basically, we're going to take the gradebook program, the grades class that you've been working on, that little gradebook programming, we're going to upgrade it to utilize user input. And we're going to call it grades version 3. Right? And so part of the rubric is that you have correctly created your grades version 3 class. You've correctly used the scanner class methods in order to solicit user input. Okay. The use of variables and string objects is nothing new at this point. Calculations are accurate, right? So on and so forth. The rest is nothing new on the rubric. So one thing about this one in terms of resources, there's no EIMAX lab for scanner class that you need. Scanner class is pretty straightforward. We don't need to go over to EIMAX for that. Let's take a look at the assignment instructions. Okay. We create our new project. You can copy the version 2, right, into a new class and call it version 3, right? And then you're going to use the input methods you're going to modify the program to utilize user input. Here's some criteria. At a minimum, ask the user to enter their name, the subject, and 3 test scores. So you can stop at 3 test scores. We don't need for this program to go on forever to understand that you have the idea. All right, and include variables and object references. The program should still calculate and work, and the appearance of the output is up to you. All right, let's take a look at this in runtime. Over on the left, we have a working program. Let's compile. Let's run. And simple as that, enter student's name, enter the subject, first test grade, second test grade, third test grade, and there's our running average just on a minimum of 3 test grades. Looking through this section, let's take a quick look through the section. I'm going to go to page 1. We introduce scanning for user input, and we introduce we go back over some string methods. Page 2 is where all of the magic happens. You're going to have a lecture notes 1 and a lecture notes 2, very important information, and a practice. Okay, with this practice of taking in user input, you will be ready to bounce right into writing the program. Okay, so hope that helps.